بدي أول شيء أشكر رئيس عطية وكارول على البرزنتيشن يلي عملوها، وضحوا مطارح كتير فيها ما كنت واضحة بذهننا. بدي حيي إنجازاتك رئيس، بدي لتحسين خدمة اللبنانيين مثل ما أنت قلت، يعني الجهد اللي عملته لتحسين خدمة اللبنانيين كلنا بنوقف حدك رغم أنك واجهت صعوبات وتحديات. تحية قلبية للوزيرين الزميلين على الشغل الجبار يلي عم تعملوه لتبلسموا قد ما فيكن وجع وألم وحاجة أخوتنا بالوطن. بقى تحية من القلب لإلك وللوزير إكتور. Excellencies, distinguished assembly, dear USG students. Indeed, Lebanon is in need of energy, strategy, and positive change. After hearing today's interventions, I became convinced that the energy behind the impact stream has led this project to move at a light speed. Nowadays, our country only affords light speed work that quickly catches up with the crisis and reverse the trend. The Ministry of State for Administrative Reform, which is the government entity that had the legal role to be the state's technological support provider, has to catch up with the speed of the light to take its role in writing the history we all want our kids to read one day. I have been in Amsar for a bit over 5 months now, working on areas related to administrative reform, anti-corruption, and digital transformation. I have also been witnessing firsthand the obstacles and sometimes failures encountered in the past 30 years in this regard. Our legacy is heavy, extremely heavy. Our public administration has many huge challenges. It's not easy for our state to reform itself from where it is, as the energy and good initiatives are sadly often drained in bureaucracy, clientelism, corruption, and sometimes political feuds. In those 5 months, as well as over 30 years prior to that in public administration, I also noticed how innovative ideas managed in partnership between the public sector and competent parties in the private sector proved successful. And it is initiatives like these that we need to embrace, protect, and allow to grow. Which brings us to impact, the innovative partnership that practiced e-governance, digital auditing, e-services, privacy policy, cybersecurity, and even experimented Ogero's cloud services, and we saw it very well in the presentation. That being said, what matters to me the most is that our fellow Lebanese citizens receive the adequate service or end product they truly deserve. A fast, clean, just, and non-corrupted service, whether it was managed by Amsar or any other public entities, in collaboration with the innovative private sector. And what better example of such service that what we have heard today from the distinguished intervenants and from Minister Abyad and Minister Hajjar, from their experiences with impact regarding vaccination and the ration card. What's clear to me is that the impact project and the team behind it had the knowledge and experience to leverage. It also had the institutional memory which we need. It has a precious state-society coalition supporting institution building. This coalition needs to emulate and expand. Another key to success is the role of an oversight institution in this project. Center Inspection's mandate has been revived at its best and played a critical role in relation to governance. But beyond, it's also the involvement and coordination of many institutions, central and local, including municipalities, that is relevant as well. Impact has shown us that we need to connect the islands of professionalism across to rebuild our state. And today, as Minister of State for Administrative Reform, I will be happy to support and help develop synergies with Impact and emulate this experience to promote a multiplier effect, and will work towards creating the favorable environment for more initiatives to develop and grow to help us put Lebanon back on the right track. And this brings us to SOPMIP, mentioned by Your Excellency, the Sectoral and Organizational Performance Measurement and Inspection Program, which was developed in fruitful collaboration between OMSAR, Central Inspection, and various administrations. It lays out key performance indicators to allow measurements of baseline, targets benchmarking and scoring across sectors. This program complements the impact vision, and we have been discussing its integration on impact to support reporting and inspection related to public administration reform. This is another drop, Minister Firas, in our journey towards recovery. This positive environment will allow pairing anti-corruption and digitalization. It will operationalize the anti-corruption strategy through digital tools that are embedded in our institutions. OMSAR will activate a crisis-oriented digital transformation, developing the key pillars to protect good implementations, from legal framework all the way to solid privacy and security protection, to digital signature, to facilitating unique ID, to supporting Ogero's cloud. Lebanon needs the institutional framework to embed every successful initiative like Impact in its public administration. We will also further explore, in collaboration with relevant stakeholders, the agile rollout of a paperless administration and the development of the augmented civil servant. OMSAR will also work on putting these tools under the proper governance and make them sustainable. And this can only be done through coordination among various stakeholders to keep us all focusing on the same objectives. To conclude, it's our duty as public servants to ensure that the Lebanese people receive the treatment they deserve, and we shall do the necessary to ensure that innovative initiatives that provide the service that the people deserve continue and thrive, and do our duties to initiate new successful initiatives. Our state cannot reform itself alone. It needs the knowledge, expertise, and impartiality of the society. It needs our youth, our experts, our scientists. I thank you.